Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bart coming at you yet again with another microphone review, and we're going to try, for the second time, the Senal UC4-B. The Senal UC4-B can only be had at bnh.com, only place I've seen it, and it is a USB multi-pattern condenser microphone. Now, the first time that I tried this microphone, I got some very harsh output on it. It did not sound right. It didn't sound correct at all. I have since got a different laptop to hook into it, a different USB cord, and we're going to roll with it and see what it sounds like this time around. So the Senal UC4-B, let's go ahead and take a look at it on the screen to the side of me. It is an all-metal microphone, kind of in the shape of, kind of Yeti-ish, a little bit Yeti-ish, but it comes with a really heavy-duty metal stand. It's got a nice solid grill, and it does have latency-free monitoring, got volume control, and on the back we also have gain control and the multi-pattern switch. So this will run you just over $100 on B&H. Can it be, if it can compare to the Yeti, then it has done its job. So does it compare to the Yeti? You be the judge. I've only used the Yeti one time, so I'm not about to dive into that whole conversation, but I do want to see if this is a USB microphone that might be worth picking up. Now, besides what I had to do to try to get this to sound right on my gear, in the headphones, it's never sounded bad. I've used it a handful of times. It's always sounded pretty good. We are on the Cardioid Mode, by the way. So this is gonna be the home stretch run for the Senal UC4-B. It's either gonna sound great or it's not. USB microphones and me don't get along that well. Sometimes they work great for me. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. I'm not a big USB microphone fan, but I know there's people out there that are. So I wanted to test this out and show it to you. And I will say, the pluses about it right off the get-go, the thing is built extremely, extremely well. Better than the Yeti by far. It is very heavy, and it has some really good hep. Some hep? It's got hep C! Ugh. It's got some good heft to it. Multi-patterns, kind of a plus. I almost had to use this when the electric was out one night. And me and the guys from the Back Row Fantasy Show just about sat around it in Omnidirectional mode and just talked into it because I didn't have electric, couldn't use the Rode Procaster, so I was going to use just my fully charged computer, this thing in Omnidirectional, and record a podcast. Luckily, the power came on right before we started. Right before we started. And I didn't have to use it, although I was maybe a little disappointed. I kind of was curious to see if it would have turned out decent to use the omnidirectional mode, but let's go through some of the modes real quick, and then I'll get to some plosive and proximity test and maybe singing, I don't know. So we're in cardioid mode right now. Let's switch it over to omnidirectional since I just talked about that. Okay, so now we're in omnidirectional, so I should be able to spin the microphone around completely and still pick up from all sides, no problem. Sorry for any handling noise, but I figured we set this in front of a table, we would have got some pretty decent responses because I can pretty much turn it however which way and we get the same levels out of it. That's fun. You know, the patterns are fun to mess with. Let's go to a bi-directional right now. This is bi-directional, so I'm going to get sound from the front. Not really the sides as much, but then when I come around to the back, I get, I get some sound. I'm sorry, this is not the bi-directional. This is that really weird mode I found. It's a stereo mode, so left speaker, right speaker, left speaker. Kind of, yeah. So I got a capsule over here. And then I got the other capsule over here. So left, right, fun. Okay. Now we're in figure 8 mode. Talk from the front, nothing from the side, and back to the back. Back, front, side. Okay. back to Cardioid Mode. I think the patterns work pretty well. I can't complain about those. So, Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pecker pizza. Peppa Pig. Peter Peppa Pig. When you get right up on the Senal UC4-B, I'm hoping it doesn't sound like clippy, crunchy trash. But when you get right up on it, this is how it sounds in Cardioid Mode. This is the only time I'm going to do the proximity and the plosive test. I'm not going to go through every mode and do that. They're going to sound similar. So, right up on the UC4-B and back off of the UC4-B. So, Senal. They've made a pretty hefty, solid product. It's just trying to dial it in correctly. I hope this is the time with the new USB cord and a different laptop that it works out. So, Senal UC4-B. If you want it, the link down below, B&H. I'm not going to sing into it. I got another review to record for you guys that's exciting. If you want it, B&H, grab it. Link below. USB mic, built better than the Yeti. Does it sound better than the Yeti? That's going to be up to you for this one. Obscure mics. Peace out, folks.